Hello guys, it's me Kazuma Kuriyami, and today we're going to have another deck profile, and this is going to be an updated version of the last deck profile I did last year. Last year I did the Great, well now I'm doing the Cross. Let's say that my deck was able to get a big upgrade. Alright, so let's go. 2 copies of Dragonic Overlord the Cross. It's basically the same as, I guess it can imitate any Overlord as long as it's in the Soul. The one before this, of course. Soul Blast, search your deck to 1 Overlord, put it in the Soul. Then after that, you cannot. It has a special skill where you don't have to discard if you have 4 less cards. It's basically for the end. 1 copy of the end. If you're thinking, why do I only need 1 copy of the end? I'm able to search it anyway, and that's not really I don't want really the end to be the focus of my deck. So, I only put 1 copy. 1 regular Overlord, because why not? Regular Overlord is still good, especially the, you could even place him in the rear guard as an extra, so that's something good. Next, 3 copies of the Great. Why did I put 3 copies of the Great? Well, like I said, I still want this deck to focus more on the Great because I believe the Great is great. And plus, this thing can do 4 attacks, something that the end can't do. Even, it goes well with Neoflame. You already know what Overlord the Great skill. Find Neoflame, Spirit Call from the drop zone all the way to the rear guard circle, restand the Great, and restands Neoflame. So, pretty standard. Same one I did last year. 2 copies of Cruel Dragon. Hand during your turn. If you could normal ride this. Wait, not ride. You could call this the rear guard. If your opponent's rear guard is a few, then when attack hits the vanguard, return it to the hand and you get a soul charge. This is good for soul charge and for rushing your opponent. So I still use Cruel Dragon. I still believe it's pretty good. So yeah. 3 copies of Neoflame, obviously, because you need them to be partnered with the Great, and 2 copies of this guy. I don't know his name, but this is the cross searcher. You use this for finding the cross a lot faster. And it also good in attack. The last time I checked it, yeah, it gets plus 5,000 if the cross is there. So yeah. Next, Dragon Armored Knight, one of my favorite uses. Soul Blast 2, retire, plus 3,000, standard grade 2, Vanguard Rearguard. Spillover Dragon, still very useful. At the end of the battle, this attack the Vanguard while boosted. Put this into your soul. Opponent chooses grade 2 or less. Retire. I use this for soul charging because you really need a lot of soul charge in this deck. Next is going to be Dragonic, I forgot the name of this, but I memorized the skill. Counter plus 1, put a card from your drop zone, put it back to the deck, 2 or less. Then opponent chooses one, rear guard to retire. You use this for retiring, still useful. Alright. Berserk Dragon, pretty good. It's another version of, the skill of this is practically almost the same as Dragon Armored Knight, but I put them together because this one has another skill. It's usually Counterblast, Soul Blast, and after that retire one of your guards plus 3,000. It's an alternative good for the Vanguard, for a grade 2 Vanguard lineup. So yeah. Next, Calamity Tower Wyvern. Soul Blast, retire this unit, one of your Vanguards gets 15,000. Very, very important. Especially for using the End or the Great. This thing is it's a better version of Force 1. Airmo uses for counter charging. We need a lot of counter charge, so it's pretty obvious. Use this for starting Vanguard, and you could put this into the rear guard circle as well. Top of that, right. This is good for power-ups and for searching. Okay. Demonic Dragon Madonna Joka. Put this into the soul. One of your units gets 5,000 till the end of the turn. Opponent chooses a rearguard. If your opponent's rearguard was retired, it gets 10,000 instead. Use this for soul charge. Pretty obvious. Let's talk about the trigger lineup. The trigger lineup is basically the same as last year. 4 crits. Another 4 crits. 4 heals. And 4 drop PGs. And my starter is going to be Conroe. It's no longer the one from before. And for this deck, I would recommend... Okay, to be honest with, for this deck, Force 1 is fine, but I would recommend Force 2. Force 2 is better in my opinion, because I'm running the end, and now this deck also uses the cross. I just want to be transparent. When I built this deck, this is just an upgraded version of the deck I made last year. Because when I was building this deck, one of the strategies I use is that I still want this deck to focus on the great. But using the end is good too. And I only put 1 copy because the cross can just find them. And this is a better version of the end, the great. It basically has all the abilities of all the overlords as long as it's in the soul. But, you know, you put it in the soul, then it's a searcher at the same time. This was initially made for the end, and I could see why, but it could also be used with other overlords like the regular overlord or the great. So yeah, that's the reason why I built this deck. Overall, what do you guys think about this deck profile? Hopefully I was able to help you guys. I know that not a lot of people play V-Series anymore, or V-Premium, but it's still one of my favorite formats. So that's why I'm still one of a few YouTubers that still does these kinds of stuff. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Planning to make more videos for you guys, okay? Love you guys. Name is Kazuma Kuriyami, and I'm signing out. Goodbye.